Asti, I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. Now, in this episode, I'm going to look at these guys opening a $15,000 bottle of wine without a corkscrew. The problem they were trying to solve is that they had an expensive bottle of wine with an old cork that was going to be difficult. The fact of the matter is, most of us will never see a $15,000 bottle of wine. I mean, the closest I ever got was a $7,600 bottle. The reality is, when you got a pricey bottle of wine, you don't want to take any chances. Now, going into this, I had a few ideas of how this should or could go, but I have a feeling you'll be really shocked. So what we have here is something that after 20 years in the industry, I have never heard or never seen before. To me, these guys were breaking some of the basic or fundamental rules of wine. Do not heat your wine. Do not freeze your wine. Now, if I found myself in this situation, I would use a traditional opener, or I would get an opener that injects CO2 into the bottle, causing the cork to pop out, or just allow the cork to fall into the bottle, then strain, aerate, and decant the wine. I guess those methods aren't quite dramatic enough. Folks, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never seen this before. My first thought is that this is reckless, but I'm going to do some research and get back to you. All right, I've done my homework. What we just witnessed is a method known as the Portuguese method. It's also known as the port-tong technique. What I didn't realize is that it's actually a delicate, wildly theatrical way to open an ancient or fragile bottle of wine, particularly when the cork has fused itself to the sole of the bottle and will disintegrate into dust if you so much as look sideways at it. So, as we saw, here's how it works. What you do is you heat a pair of iron tongs over an open flame until they're red hot. Like forged by dwarfs hot. Clamp the tongs around the neck of the wine bottle, just below the cork, and let the heat do its job for about 30 seconds. The glass heats up like a lava lamp on espresso. Immediately apply a cold wet cloth or ice to the same spot. Then the sudden temperature will cause the glass to snap immediately. Voila! Neck removed, cork and all. Strain the wine to catch any sediment or glass shards, because nothing ruins a $15,000 Petrus like bleeding gums. Now, keep in mind, this is not at all like sabering a bottle of champagne. Sabering a bottle of champagne is a party trick. It's loud, it's fast, and let's be honest, it's basically the champagne version of kicking a door in. The Portuguese method, however, is refined chaos. It's quite deliberate, and unlike sabering, requires the patience of a saint and the hand steadiness of a neurosurgeon. You're not here for pop and fizz. You're here for precision and fear. Now, nothing says wine ritual quite like lighting metal on fire next to a priceless bottle of grape juice. Now, imagine you're about to open a $15,000 bottle of 1961 Petrus, a Bordeaux so revered it makes sommeliers weep softly in their napkins. There you are, holding a red-hot tong over a bottle that costs more than a car. Your guests are watching in hushed silence. They're unsure whether they're about to witness wine excellence or the reenactment of a blacksmith mistake. The room smells faintly of burnt metal, vintage cork, and sweaty anxiety. The glass gives a little crack. You flinch like someone popped bubble wrap next to your tax returns, and then the neck separates cleanly. You did it. You've now performed the wine equivalency of surgery with a branding iron. You then Strain the wine, pour it out gently, and whisper, "Please be worth it." And it is. It's history in a glass. It also now contains just a hint of trauma, but that only makes it that much better. So the rules, in this case, were meant to be broken. This is more than a party trick. This is quite advanced, although maybe it's a little bit of both. But I'll admit, I misjudged this one. Folks, thanks for joining me on as we learn something new about wine together. Hey Posse, did you enjoy that one? I know I did. If you'd be so kind, would you please share this video with a friend who would also enjoy it? And before you go, be sure you check out some of these other videos. Until next time, cheers.